Hey guys, it's Woody Mark here, and welcome to a brand new episode of my Road to 100 Goals, where we try to get Mr. Rodrigo to 100 goals. He's currently on 87, so we are nearing the end of this series. Like, when this series ends, I will replace it with something else. I'm not sure what, and I'm not sure when this series will end. I guess I might do flashback FIFAs or something, because this series is probably going to end in maybe 5 weeks' time, which by then it should be close to September maybe. I'm not sure, but there, pretty good interception by Silva. At times that tactic can be really good, at times it can be bad. Falcao actually gets a bit unlucky in the sense, so it's quite a good strike. I do actually hoof it clear, but in a way, do I put it in the wrong direction, or was I a little bit lucky? I guess I'll let you decide, but nevertheless, it's 1-0. 45th minute, Diego Costa. Falcao's strike was actually quite nice, but it all goes like that, I guess. But we are actually playing in Hamburg Stadium. You chose Hamburg, so I just noticed that with the nets. And also in the background you can see HSV, which is Hamburg, if anyone's wondering. But let's go on the ball, crosses it into Rodrigo, and surprisingly, Rodrigo does score a half-decent amount of headers. You wouldn't think he would, but he actually does. It's rather strange. Because, well, he's only... I forget what height he is, but he's not the tallest. But at the same time, he isn't extremely small either. But conjure out on the ball into Munyain, and Munyain's been good, don't get me wrong, but he, of course, isn't the greatest player known to man, but he's still a pretty solid one. And Khedira, and that is a solid goal by Sami Khedira. And, like, these shots never happen, but apparently that was the knuckleball shot. I was trying to think of the word, but the achievement came up, so there wasn't any need. So yeah, apparently that was the knuckleball achievement, which is quite interesting, because I swear in, like, next gen, the knuckleball is more effective, and apparently there is a way to do the knuckleball. I guess you just hold L2 or something. I don't know, that's maybe what I did. But into Isco, finesse shot, pretty good move actually. Good run by Isco, well timed, good goal. 3-1, that's GG, no re. And that's actually our first win in Division 4. Last episode we got promoted to Division 5. But yeah, I forgot to comment, we also signed Otamendi. He did come up on the screen, but when I'm doing my intros I tend to forget to talk about it, and that's sort of what happens, I guess. But Otamendi, I haven't tried out his regular version this FIFA. Well, it's upgraded to regular version. So he's a player I wanted to try out. So yeah, but we're starting with Rafinha, Ruben Prado. Ruben Prado, you would think I would have sold, but currently he's still doing very well. He can, don't get me wrong, he isn't the greatest tackler in the world, but he can tackle, he can head, he can pass. He scores the rare goal, but he isn't really a goal-scoring midfielder. You're not exactly going to get goals from him. But this guy, he was a bit framey. You can already see it slightly if you look carefully. The game was a tiny bit framey, so I do apologise. But, well, it isn't my fault unless my internet's like playing up. Which happens once in a while, but honestly it's not common. But that was a lovely goal by Rafinha, showing why I've still got him in the side. And he's been here from, well, one of the start. So yeah, he's showing why he's probably one of the best bargain players you can buy. But Ruben Prado on the ball, and yeah, already there, you can see it's a bit framey. I actually do a horrific pass there, get it back into Rafinha, and there I'm sort of thinking, what do I do? And I thought, you know what, if you're unsure, go down to the wing, cross, because that can happen. That's 2-0. But yeah, overall, it seems like, yeah, the team's doing alright so far. The team's doing alright. Currently, because I got like 7,000 coins the last episode, I think I might be building another team, or I might consider just upgrading this one. I don't know, I'm not sure to be honest. But there, I thought he was going to completely rush out as goalkeeper. He didn't, but he played horrifically. He panicked and gave the ball away to me. So, and before you say, oh, you're lucky you got the ball back, no, that was his fault. Like, he panicked. He had more time than he thought. And plus, if you panic, you just got to circle or square it. Because, like, it's a case of, well, or in Xbox case, it's B or X, I do believe. But, sort of a cutback. Rafinha actually gets the hat trick there, I do believe. So, that's dope. Never use that word again. But yeah, currently it's sort of, it goes like that, and I forgot what I talked about. Yeah, oh yeah. If you just hit the cross button or the circle button, it's likely nothing bad can happen. Obviously, in this episode, you can see if you press square and it goes wrong, that's sort of what can happen. But overall, you reduce your chances. If you pass the ball, then it can be intercepted, of course. But if you hoof it into the corner flag, the person's not going to be able to do a counter or anything like that. But overall, the game does finish 5-0, and but obviously you do need to pass, or else you're just losing possession needlessly. So you've got to find the right tactic kind of thing, the right rhythm per se. But Rafinha actually scored 3 goal assists. Unfortunately on the board it didn't count as an assist. But as you see, we got 8,400. So do I spend it on like a Marcelo or someone perhaps, because well, Constrao isn't the greatest? Or do I spend it on, like, I don't know, save up for an inform or a really cheap team of the season? I'm not sure. Put in the comments below if you have any ideas of what I should be doing with my coinage. But Isco on the ball, gives it into Delafeu and just finesse around the goalkeeper. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 1-0. Solid goal by Gerard Delafeu. Actually times his run superbly. That is actually really good movement. I'm fairly impressed with that. And, sorry, burp. Yeah, I just had something to eat, so that was bound to happen sooner or later. But yeah, this guy did have a pretty good side. He had a pretty solid 4-1-2-1-2 side with Dumbia and Tevez, which is one of the best lineups you can get. But there, he was actually quite unlucky. I think the goalkeeper should have reached that, so goal number 89 nevertheless, but even so, I'll say the player was a bit unlucky there, so I won't take all the credit for that, but at the end of the day, you got to make your own luck, and if you don't put the ball into the box or do any risky passes, you can't get that luck at the end of the day. But I think that was a pretty nice goal. Personally, saw Rodrigo in space, did a nice through ball. Yes, he could have pressurized me a little bit more, but apart from that, I just had pretty good vision, to be honest. So, apart from him pressurizing more, there's not much more he could have done with that. It was a pretty good pass and pretty good goal. But Modric on the ball into Rodrigo, hooves it into Isco, and I don't know what I was doing, but Isco just smacks it in. And yeah, that makes it 4-0. But that's going to be the end of the video now. So, if you have enjoyed this episode, hit like and subscribe if you want to see more. Any support is much appreciated, along with that kind of jazz. But overall, it has been Woody Mark Mafia, and also, well, 3 out of 3 in this division. Yeah, get it. But yeah, overall, it's Woody Mark Mafia. See you guys.